All right, there we go.
Yeah.
We are live.
Cool.
All right, so let's start this off with a bang and try to keep some level of order. So Thunderfoot, he's a cunt.
He's fucking turd. 2 seconds. My phone's decided to be shit.
All right, it's 1 second. Let me go ahead and try to adjust the sound a little bit, see if I can get rid of my echo here.
Cool.
All right, it's 1 second. Let me go ahead and try to adjust the sound a little bit, see if I can get rid of my echo here. There's no way to fucking get rid of the echo. Oh well, fuck it.
Oh man. Cool.
Can you go ahead and turn down the volume on the second device there? Oh well.
What, me?
Yeah, because the thing is the sound's feeding back through from your end.
Right, hang on. So maybe. What's that like? Is that any good?
Yeah, because the thing is the sound's feeding back it's still coming through. I know it's not coming from me because my speakers aren't throwing anything out other than your voice, and my mic shouldn't pick you up. It's still coming through.
Well, I've got you down as low as it will go.
Throwing anything out other than your voice, and my mic shouldn't pick you up. Yeah, because I'm hearing myself talk like a few seconds afterwards, and that's a really fucked up experiment. I don't know if you've ever done
that. Is it playing back through YouTube?
Yeah, I think so. Like, are you watching the video?
Nope.
Oh, okay. All right, so your microphone's probably picking up my voice and then backfeeding it through. Watching the video?
Hang on.
Oh, okay. All right, so
right. What's that? Is that any better now? I've closed YouTube altogether.
No, I think it's just me talking. Let me see if I can turn down my my volume a little bit. No, I think it's just me talking. It wasn't doing it earlier. What the hell?
Yeah. I'm sure it's because you're playing it free. Yeah, man. Yeah, I can still hear you. I think it might be either because it's playing back through YouTube. What have you got it playing back through? Yeah, whatever you. Technology. Technology. Fucking hell.
Noob mistake. Yeah. Anyone who's watching is gonna be laughing their asses off. All right.
That's so good. Right.
But anywho, yeah.
Thinking of doing was playing. I was gonna play Sargon's Thunderfoot Busted, and pause and basically go through it that way. What do you reckon?
Yeah, that seems good to me. I'm not gonna be able to like put it up on my fucking stream because I haven't really figured all that out yet. Since this is my first time streaming, I'll figure it out later. But I figured striking while the iron's hot at this point is more important.
Yeah, no, exactly that. All right. Okay, so I'll play the video and I'll just sort of like stop it after a little bit and we'll chat and whatnot.
All right.
So
cool.
Yeah, this is obviously from Sargon.
I'd just like to apologise to everyone who is watching this video. I'm sorry that I have to make this. I didn't want to make this. I wanted to let this argument go and just let bygones be bygones and carry on. But after being a snarky bitch on Twitter and then proceeding to make a video that doubled down on his lies, I am afraid I feel compelled to make this video.
So it's been one of those days when I lost thousands of subscribers. Now, you'd have thought that having lost thousands of subscribers, I'd be doing some soul searching about what have I done.
All right, pause it.
And this must really.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Oh! I lost thousands of subscribers because I was a disingenuous cunt. What the fuck? Seriously? Yeah. Really? No. Yeah. At that point, he's trying to be all pathetic and shit, and then he tries to pull the fucking tough guy act. What the fuck?
Oh man, no. You see what from my perspective, right? You're right in what you're saying, but from a personality disorder point of view, he's just glazing over the subject. It doesn't. This is how they think, right? That it doesn't matter that he knows what he's done. He knows full well 100% what he's done. Yeah, and he's just sort of like, oh well, you know, it's just a couple of thousand subscribers, and I should be doing some soul searching. He doesn't really care. He does, but he doesn't, because with these people, it's all about an overinflated ego. Now, I don't know the full history. Maybe you could fill me in with this. I don't know the history between Sargon and Thunderfoot, and what would have made Thunderfoot make that video in the first place.
Well, from what I've seen, watching both of their channels, because I've been subscribed to both their channels. But like I said in my video that I made and released a little bit earlier, you know, I've been subscribed to Thunderfoot for a lot longer than I have to Sargon's channel. But the thing is from what I've seen is Thunderfoot is one of those people that, you know, he thinks because he's a specialist in several different fields, and he is. I'm not going to discredit him on that. And he's a pretty intelligent man. But the thing is he thinks because he's an expert in those fields that somehow carries over and gives him clout into fields in which he has absolutely fuck all of an idea about it. You know, he has no fucking knowledge. Like, when it comes to political science, he's a fucking retard. He isn't an idiot savant. He is a fucking retard when it comes to that shit. As far as physical science is concerned, the guy's brilliant. Love the guy on that, and I love his content on that. That's why I subscribed to it. But once he started getting into the social science shit, I was able, with bare minimum research, able to poke holes in what he was fucking saying. But the thing is when someone is that smart and that well, let's say decorated in their field, they kind of tend to think that their shit doesn't stink. You know, it ends up happening. It happens to the best of us.
Overinflated ego.
Yeah, but when it comes to him and Sargon, Sargon's specialty is more in the social and political spheres. That's where Sargon has his specialties. And the thing is Thunderfoot just can't stand that. It's stealing his thunder. But you know, when he goes ahead and does this shit, it just proves how little he knows about social interaction, which is understandable, because the thing is, the more brilliant you are in sciences, typically the less you're gonna have going for you as far as the social aspects. You know, I mean, I can't help but think, you know, the saying, you know, the meme, the legend, nerd, you know. And I say this as a geek. I mean, people have always described me as a geek, you know, because I'll have my areas of my specified knowledge, and I'm very passionate about those areas. But socially, it's hit and miss. Whereas with a nerd, it's always miss, if not, you know, but maybe a couple of odd successes in there. And he definitely falls more on the spectrum of nerd as far as that goes. And there's nothing wrong with that. We need nerds. Nerds are the most vital part of our society, in my opinion. I think that they should go ahead and get, you know, free prostitutes, you know, government sanctioned, you know, keep them happy, keep them working hard. But, are
you pushing an agenda here or what?
Free prostitutes for all. But no, but seriously, no, if I was pushing an agenda, I'd be saying free sex bots for all. You know me, like you've been watching the videos on my channel. I'm all for sex bots as opposed to prostitutes. I'm happy to see prostitutes go, because I don't like walking petri dishes. But
I'm not too fond of walking objects, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, seriously, you know. Well, you see, the thing is you don't have to be scared of the sex bots because they're not walking yet.
Exactly. That's a beauty.
So you can be all for them.
Stay there.
And then when they do start walking, you can just custom order yours as paraplegic. Just call it a fetish bot.
Oh, you're harsh. Oh,
all right, I guess we should probably move on. Oh God, we're already at this shit, and how far into the video are we?
Yeah, you know it. All right, man. Look, we'll carry on with what's his face, Thunderfoot.
Yep.
Yeah, and his self and grandiose entitlement, and I mean, basically, what he's kind of doing. Before I actually like carry on with the play, he's, in my opinion, he's actually maybe jealous of Sargon in some way, like with what you're saying, because Sargon, he can, I think he can communicate better with the people, with his like subscribers and that. Perhaps maybe Thunderfoot sees that as it's a jealousy thing for him. So in order to knock Sargon down a few pegs, that's well, it seems to make sense to me to do something like that, like this, to take 2 clips from a video and edit it, knowing that he's done it, in order to affect Sargon's reputation online. Which, I mean, I think it's fucking bullshit, man. I mean, you know, I mean, Sargon's pretty fucking straight up, to be fair.
Yeah, seriously. But no, I think you're right on that. I think a little bit of it does have to do with some level of jealousy, but for the most part, I think it's kind of, I mean, take a look at what Thunderfoot does. You know, he debunks these Indiegogo campaigns and so on and so forth on the pseudoscience ones. And the thing is he goes through and he expertly dismantles these and he proves that they can't fucking work. And yet these things still get all of this funding. They still get, awards from scientific journals and so on and so forth. And I guess that would probably be pretty disheartening, and it would make you feel kind of ineffectual. And then he takes a look at Sargon, and Sargon's had several major petitions start up that have been exceedingly successful. I mean, hell, he's just, now Sargon's kind of spearheading the biggest fucking troll that the world has ever fucking seen with the whole Kekistani thing. Which honestly, I truly hope you guys get that to happen, because if that ends up happening over there, guess what? It's going to fucking happen over here. Because there are more Kekistanis over in America than there are in the UK, just because of sheer number differences. And the thing is I've actually been taking a look into how our census is done, and it's actually very similar. So the thing is there's already a possibility of this happening over in the US. And I just don't have the audience to fucking get people to fucking do it. A lot of my people that subscribe to me are actually in the US, but oddly enough, I've been starting to get people from the Middle East subscribing to my channel, oddly enough.
All right.
I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah. Right.
And the thing is a couple of those subscribers were after my Muslim video from the Middle East.
Yeah. What, after your mobile number?
Huh?
That they were after what? Sorry.
No. When I did the Muslim video, they subscribed to my channel, not to throw hate or anything like that, but I'm just gaining subscribers from there.
That shit.
I was all like, what the fuck? I'm all like, wait a minute. Okay, what? Okay, wait. Like, they haven't even sat there. They haven't thrown any arguments or anything like that. And I'm like, are you saying you agree with me on this? Are you thinking that this is going to be some sort of threat? Because, I look at my analytics. What's up?
No, well, I mean, I think the thing is, channels, especially in the Middle East, a lot of them are quite restricted. So I don't know how the whole technology thing works now with regards bouncing off of other like mirror sites and stuff like that. But I do know that out in the Middle East, there's a lot of YouTube content that they can't watch
Yeah, if they do watch it,
you
they
know,
have to VPN it, and even then, if they get caught doing that, it's fucking severe.
yeah, it's big problems, man. It's big problems if they get caught. You know.
Yeah.
It's
Well, I mean, the thing is if it's like the video I put out, that's actually considered blasphemy over in a lot in these Islamic states. And so them just watching the fucking video, them being subscribed to a channel that has a video like that on there, they can actually be put to death, depending on how strict they are with Sharia law. You know, and a lot of people think that, oh, well, Sharia law is Sharia law. Actually, it varies from province to province. It actually really does as far as severity is concerned. It's kind of like here in the U.S., you know, it's like, yeah, we have our laws, but the judge really can go ahead and exercise judgment, you know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, don't get me wrong, Sharia law has a lot more kill the infidel than our legal system. Well, not a lot more, only a little bit more nowadays. But at this point, like I can understand where people over there want to get those differing opinions. I can understand it, but also it kind of shocked me that I saw all of a sudden growth in that area. At the same time, I'm all like, wow, you people are ballsy. I'm all like, damn. So like, is this like your version of fucking porn or something? You know, you just like, do you spank it to this shit because you know what's wrong?
Yeah, you know, it's naughty.
I mean, honestly, this has got to be like their version of incest porn, you know. But
fuck. Yeah, I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there.
Hey, I live in America, and like I said, where I live, you know, but you know, the thing is I got no problems discussing that shit, but you know, it's all like still, you know, it's all like I was really shocked to see that level of growth there. And I was honestly shocked when I put out that video. I was expecting like half my subscribers to like just vanish. I was fully expecting that. And no, all of a sudden I have more subscribers. I'm like, the fuck?
Yeah, maybe they like the xenophobic racists or something.
Yeah, a lot of people are, you know, are probably going to sit there and try to say I'm xenophobic with that thing. I'm all like, no, I'm sitting there and saying, I don't like this being forced down people's throats. I don't have a problem with people practicing their religion. But whenever you're asking for special permissions for your religion to override our laws, that's when I have a fucking problem. And I don't think that that's unreasonable.
I mean, the thing is, like, you know, because obviously the whole feminist agenda is about, a multicultural diversity. But the thing is, a lot of them don't want to integrate. They want to bring their ways and their customs to whatever country they're going to, and live how they did in the Middle East, for example, and just live out the same in the other country. I mean, take a look at France and Germany.
Yeah. And the thing is,
them countries over in Europe, they're going batshit crazy, man, because the actual people, the taxpayers, they're now at a disadvantage. You know what I mean? They're at the disadvantage, and it's all down to multiculturalism not fucking working. You know?
Yeah.
Because if you say anything, you're a xenophobic, misogynistic bigot. You know, that's it. It's like, no.
It's all like, what? I'm a xenophobic bigot because I don't want other people telling me that I need to change my culture to accommodate theirs. Is this opposite day?
That's pretty much,
I mean,
dude. I mean, that's pretty much the agenda. I mean, you know what I mean? This hasn't been happening since like overnight. You know, this. I mean, I remember taking a boy to school then, and that was in a high Muslim area. And they were saying then, oh yeah, he's, you know, we're going to teach him the Quran. I was like, what are we going to teach him the Quran for? does it, it doesn't matter. And it's, oh yeah, it's because of the community and blah blah blah. I mean, he ended up going to a different school in that anyway, but it was still sort of like, rather than, I mean, I see religion as a whole as just like an indoctrination process, man. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what it is. It's the same sort of thing, man. It's just the same mentality.
Yeah.
In that,
but there's some that are a little more
like,
hardcore than others, And I'm not saying just Islam is extreme. I mean, there's other extreme religions out there as far as indoctrination practice is concerned. But the thing is Islam right now is the only mainstream religion where people say that, it's okay for them to tell people that it's all right to use violence against people who disagree. I mean, I fully understand where social justice warriors align with Muslims there. I fully understand that because it's the same fucking mentality. But it doesn't mean it's right.
No, exactly that, But it's, and trying to find a balance. I mean, one of the biggest things, I mean, the amount of times that you try and, funnily enough, argue logic and reason and a bit of equality, and then you get called a racist for it. It's like, I'm not actually being fucking racist. I'm trying to keep everyone happy. But as soon as it goes against someone else's narrative, I think this is the big thing that's been happening over the last sort of like 4 or 5 years. It's just gotten fucking worse. Whereas everyone's feelings and emotions have just gone through the fucking roof. So you can't say anything to anyone without their fifis getting hurt. You know what I mean? So, seriously.
Yeah, no, I feel you there. I feel you. It's all like, but and people are all like, oh, well, you shouldn't be able to say things that hurt people's feelings. It's like, oh, so I shouldn't be able to say truth because truth is the biggest hurt that can be laid on you. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, the only time it should ever hurt if someone insults you is if it's true.
No, exactly.
That's the only time it should fucking hurt. Like, people sit there and they try to call me a cuck. I'm all like, you don't know me very well, do you? It's all like, no. Yeah, there's only been one time that I've gone anywhere near that, and that was me fucking another guy's wife. And yes, I had his permission, and yes, he was there watching it. But that was the one time I tried it, and I felt like shit afterward. Like, I felt horrible. I couldn't stop apologizing to the guy. I'm all like, son of a bitch, I feel like shit. Like, damn.
Yeah. I can only imagine.
But the thing is it was one of those things where I'm all like, you know what? I'll try just about anything once. I was looking at broadening my horizons because when I was in high school, I had no fucking view of the horizon. I was on the straight and narrow. Like, I was like, no, this is right, this is wrong, done. It was all black and white to me. There was no gray area, and I'm like, so then in my 20s, I was like, you know what? No, I haven't done any level of exploring or anything. I mean, hell, I didn't lose my virginity until I was fucking 18.
All right.
And the thing is I lost my virginity to the bitch I was telling you about before the stream that I was engaged to. That was me losing my fucking virginity.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
Yeah, right? I'm all like, Jesus Christ. Most guys, lose their virginity at like 14 or 15. You got some that lose a little bit earlier and some that lose a little bit later, but at the 18, Jesus. Talk about a late fucking bloomer. I missed the entire fucking blooming season.
Yeah, but you say that. I was reading a comment on the channel, and there's some guy, I think it might have been one of Sandman's videos, and there's one of the guys saying, leaving a comment saying that he was like 25 and he was still a virgin. And I thought, well, there's nothing wrong with that. And then
there's nothing wrong with it, but still at the same time, it's not. It wasn't because of me saying that I wasn't interested. It was because of social pressure. That was the reason why I stayed a virgin that long. Because the thing is I had plenty of opportunities beforehand. I could have lost my virginity at 10. I had an opportunity there. But I passed it up because I was told that it was wrong.
Because it was Macron's wife. Shouldn't go there.
That's awesome, dude. Fucking A. Hello, shit. Viewer. Welcome to the stream.
Should we carry on with it? Should we carry on with Thunderfoot before we get closed down?
Yeah, I know, right? Shit. YouTube's gonna be all like, "Oh no, we gotta stop this shit now." It's getting weird.
Right.
All right.
Okay. I'll carry on with Thunderfoot and his feeble excuses and lack of giving a shit.
Yep.
And the simple truth is, no, not even slightly. I feel clean having done what I've done.
Honestly.
I'm going to stop him there. Right, now, with regards to what we were saying earlier, and again, people with NPD, narcissistic personality disorder, and like borderlines, this is exactly the kind of shit that they would say, oh, I feel good for doing it, even though I guarantee you in the back of his mind he's thinking, shit, shouldn't have done that, but they'll still just glaze over it because it doesn't matter.
Yep.
Because it's not them. Now, if Sargon had done that to him, there'd be hell to pay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
But he's just sort of, you know what I mean? He's just sort of glazing over it, and the whole, oh, I feel clean. He doesn't feel clean. What he feels is, this is about fucking narcissistic supply, man. That's what this is about. He for some reason, he feels the need to get a lot of, I don't know, media attention or something like that. And the best way to go about it, given everything that's in the press, and obviously Sargon did that, he was invited along to that stream. I don't know the other two, the two guys, their usernames or whatever.
Well, the other guys, they're pretty prominent in not only MGTOW fields, to be perfectly honest, but also at the same time they're prominent in you know, this kind of anti-political correct culture. One of the guys actually lives in fucking Germany, I think. And he outright, he's one of those ones that's not afraid to talk about the Nazis. And he sits there and goes, no, the Nazis were a real thing. Trust me. You know, he's one of those. He's all like, and he actually explains, you know, German guilt in one of his videos. I honestly recommend that people go ahead, watch the video, and go ahead and go to those people's channels, because they actually bring up a lot of good points very often.
Yeah, man.
But with those two, the thing is they've always kind of had that dark humor, you know. And the thing is there's nothing wrong with having dark humor. Hell, I have dark humor. I mean, I'll joke about some of the most fucked up shit on the planet, but it's to draw a point of how absurd it is that even exists for me to joke about in the first place.
No, exactly that, you know. And, you know, it's humor that gets people through the fucking dark times. You know? Yep. As the saying goes, if you can't laugh, you'll end up crying, right? You know?
Well, like I had one friend, he tried to commit suicide, ended up failing, right? Well, he was sitting there and all sorts of depressed and that sort of thing. Well, me, you know, my way of showing affection and caring, you know, I sit there, and if they're not able to rub the dirt in it, I sit there and rub the dirt in it. That's always how I've been. At least with my male friends. You know, with my female friends, I just kind of sit there and let them him and haw about it. But with my male friends, like with him, I was sitting there, I'm all like, look, dude, look, obviously suicide isn't your thing, so just go ahead and give up on that, because you're always going to fail at it. So how about you try to find something you're not going to fail at and do that? You know?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, the thing is he actually ended up, you know, he laughed his ass off. And he actually told me a couple of years afterwards that really helped him. The motherfucker just graduated from fucking university in quantum physics. graduated at the top of his fucking class. And I didn't go there because I couldn't fly out across the country. It was too short notice and that sort of thing. But apparently he fucking mentioned me in his speech for graduating valedictorian.
Oh, fair play, man. Fair play.
And so I'm all like, you know what? Dark humor has its fucking place, and it can help a fuck ton of people, because once you can laugh about something, it makes it seem less detrimental.
Makes it easier, yeah.
It makes it so you can move on. Exactly. So if people are going to go ahead and have an issue with dark humor, at that point, you're denying people the ability to fucking heal in their own way.
And again, the other saying, healing, laughter is a great healer.
Yep.
Or healing is a great laughter, whichever.
Both are true.
Yeah. Cool. Right, we carry on with the Sargon's retort.
Yep.
To the fucking Thunderfoot. Oh, come on.
I find that staggering. I can't imagine being caught in a lie, and when thousands of people are telling me, look, we know you are lying, to then turn around and say, you know what, my lies make me feel clean.
There's this shooting this person called the skeptical feminist, and
yeah, I do. But that's pretty much exactly what Sargon was saying. That is exactly the kind of supply that I was referring to. And yeah, you know, I mean, Sargon obviously sees it from a slightly different perspective from what I see it as, you know.
Yeah.
And, I mean, at the end of the day, Thunderfoot knows exactly what he's done, man. He knows what he's done.
Oh, yeah, no, he's too smart to not know what he fucking did. He's also too fucking intelligent to not know that it's wrong.
Yeah, exactly that. But this is it with the sort of the cluster B type personality disorders. It's always what suits them at the time. You know, that the laws will apply to them when it suits them, but all the time it doesn't suit them, they'll break them, but they won't see it as breaking the law. You know, this is where a lot of my well, I did a couple of videos on, is it a personality disorder or is it just female nature? And obviously with that is sort of aimed at the majority, well, all of these sort of women that are running around with this self-entitlement that, you know, I mean, they just think they have this superiority complex that they can go around doing whatever they want. They won't be held accountable for their actions because they're not. You know, as we said before, and you know, anyone that knows anything about MGTOW and you know the gynocentric system knows that the punishments between men and women for the same crime aren't equal anyway.
Nowhere near it.
But it's exactly that same mentality. That is the narcissist's mentality, whereas shit doesn't apply to them. You know, and then they will fucking blatantly lie. They will look at you in the face and tell you that the sky is pink when you know full well it's blue. You know what I mean? And it's just another form of like gaslighting almost. And it's all done in a way. What you might find, depending if Thunderfoot will just shut up and apologize and just fucking, like what Sargon's saying, just let him get on with it. Let everyone get on with it. Bygones be bygones. What could end up happening is Thunderfoot coming back again with another retort in order to infuriate Sargon to the point where Sargon loses it, making. I don't think he will, because I think he's way above that. But this is their intention, is to drive people to the point where they act out of character, right? Where they do shit that they wouldn't normally do or say things they wouldn't normally say.
Oh, so like my videos.
In the meanwhile, he's already, you know what I mean? Thunderfoot's already done this video. So if Sargon was to retaliate in a really negative way, and, you know, all Thunderfoot would do would be like, oh, see, I told you all he was like that. I told you he was crazy. You know, and then that's a double win for Thunderfoot. You know, that is how their mentality works. It's fucked up and it's fucking crazy. At the same time, where it is totally morally wrong, it does kind of make sense. I'm not saying it's right, of course. You know.
Yeah.
Does that,
Well, I mean,
does that make sense to you?
let's be honest.
Please
It's
say
an
yes.
underhanded tactic, but it is a valid one. You know, I mean, it works. You know, but the thing is, it doesn't make it right. It doesn't make it honorable, and sure as hell isn't something to be fucking proud of.
Oh no,
I
no,
mean,
no. But
good
then,
God, you know.
but no, then
I'm not saying
I
you're
mean,
saying that, but
no, no, no. I mean, the the one thing that the cluster bees are not is definitely honourable. And they may have moments where they appear to be, but they've always got an agenda going on, man. They've always got something. It's because they have. I mean, even with Thunderfoot, whereas he's got an overinflated ego, at the same time, the slightest chink to his inner ego overreact. Like I say, maybe he's extremely jealous of Sargon for whatever reason, and he feels the need to do this video compilation and then fucking lie about it.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, no,
but,
that was the thing that was so fucking pathetic. Like when I sat there and like I've already watched his entire fucking video. I've already watched the Sargon video as well. So the thing is it's kind of hard for me to not just jump forward. I've already done it once earlier in the stream.
yeah.
But the thing is I mean, there's so much that's just so pathetic about how Thunderfoot is handling this. And I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm not saying that to be vindictive.
No.
But it's because I hold Thunderfoot to a higher standard. And he's the one who placed that on himself. That's not something I placed him on. He said he wanted people to hold him to a higher standard. And so here we are,
exactly
we're
that.
doing it, and now he's bitching about it. It's all like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Oh my God, I hate that shit.
It's almost like the do as I say, not as I do sort of thing.
Yeah, pretty much. It's all like, oh, I'm gonna sit there. Well, that's another thing. He sat there and he went after the fucking social justice warriors and feminists and science deniers and all of that. Basically they're all the same thing nowadays. They've all kind of lumped themselves together. But the thing is he went ahead and went after them for using the exact tactics that he is now using against Sargon. And he then mocked them for them saying, well, I feel vindicated for this. It's all like, oh my God, you drank the Kool-Aid, didn't you?
And again, it goes back to what I was saying of narcissistic personality disorder. Look at the SJWs. Correct me if I'm wrong, but are they not a bunch of self-entitled's? Everyone owes them. Yeah, and...
Oh, yeah. I've covered them in my videos more than enough to where I can't say anything against that at this point.
They believe in freedom of speech until you say something they don't agree with. Yeah.
And then all of a sudden that speech shouldn't be free.
Yeah.
They should.
Yeah, exactly that.
They should be able to say what you're saying, but you shouldn't be able to say it. It's like, what?
And this is the sort of like, I mean, I did a video on cultural narcissism, and the thing is, it's been so fucking. I don't know what society has actually fucking done to get us to this point, but there's so many people there that
it bent over and took it. That's what it did.
Eh?
It bent over and took it. That's what it did. Society as a whole fucking cucked itself.
But I mean, the thing is, a lot of these problems, they don't just, what I mean? It's not just a case of, oh, it's the schools or it's the kids or whatever. I mean, a lot of this shit, usually, in most cases, in my opinion, starts in the home, right? Because that's where kids get their bad habits from, right? Some they're going to pick up from school when they're at school, but the majority of them, they'll be picking up when they're at home. And we're talking about going back generations here. I mean, you're talking what? Just after the Second World War, sort of like was it the baby boomers?
Oh yeah.
Them lot. They've got a lot to fucking answer for. Whereas they say, oh, you lot are all you need to go out and get your own houses. But of course, what happened back then was houses were that cheap, they could buy them cheaply. And now them houses are worth like, I don't know, say you bought a house for like $30,000 or whatever, that's now worth maybe $200,000,
if not more.
in the meanwhile, you know, but in the meanwhile, you know, the inflation level's gone up, you know, the price of everything else has gone up to the point where so many other people can't actually afford to get their own place.
Yeah.
And it's these same baby boomers are saying, oh, the sort of kids of today aren't putting into the, you know what I mean?
It's all like they can't even fucking afford to support themselves because of your bullshit.
Yeah.
It's all like, and don't get me wrong, like I'm actually going to be doing a video on why I think in Western culture, the elderly are holding a lot less social importance now versus, you know, even 10 or 20 years ago. I'm actually going to do a video on that. And it's not going to be like a mean or vindictive video. It's going to be me actually throwing out my thoughts because I think there's actually a logical fact pattern to this. But when it comes to the elderly at this point, now this is me talking about when you know, with my experiences with nursing school.
Right.
There are a lot of elderly people and there is just not enough help to go around. But the thing is you can't have everyone working in a fucking nursing home either. Not without driving up the prices of nursing homes to the point to where these old people wouldn't be able to afford them anyway. And the state sure as hell doesn't give a shit about them.
And then you've got the other problem, which I see a lot of, obviously in the UK, whereas a lot of the carers, they're getting paid good money, but they don't actually want to do their actual job that they're paid to do in the first place.
Oh yeah, no, that's a big thing. Like one of the biggest one of the biggest complaints you'll hear about nurses is by the CNAs. I don't know what you call them over there, but they're certified nursing assistants over here. So CNA.
Okay, yeah.
You know, the ones that work under the nurses. The nurses, a lot of these nurses, for some odd reason, feel like they don't have to do the CNA work anymore. Those CNAs are there to back you up, to supplement you. You still have to do the stuff. You still have to change the diapers. You still have to go ahead and, you know, and give baths. You have to do all this shit plus the other shit. But that's why you get paid so much more. That's the reason why you have to be licensed, is because you have those extra responsibilities, but you get those extra benefits, you get the extra pay. Stop bitching about the job being harder when you get all those extra benefits. Fuck off. And that's the reason why my female classmates fucking hate me. Because I work myself to the fucking bone and I make them all look like fucking chumps. And I don't have any previous experience in the medical field. They've all been CNAs for 30 fucking years or more.
Yeah. I mean, again, it's just fucking...
So, you know, it's all like, that's what happens when you put effort in. You shine.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Fucking hell.
Right, shall we crack on with Thunderfoot again, now that we're putting the world to rights?
Yeah, right? It's all like Thunderfoot pisses us off and the entire world becomes the target.
Yeah, you know it.
I wonder what the next target's going to be that we randomly select.
Yeah, you know it. Let's find out.
All the evidence suggests that they got high on mushrooms and ended up shooting someone. No suggestion whatsoever that this had anything to do with feminism or his atheism or anything like that. This was just a sort of tragic incident, and they were basically making, right? This is how you call spinning a narrative: is you try and associate baggage with stuff that it really doesn't associate with.
I honestly do not know why you keep trying to make this point, given how I personally said that this was not feminism's fault.
Right. Goes back to gaslighting tactic, and he's also using a bit of a swerve. Yeah, they'll try and divert you off the track of what you're attacking them with.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Yeah.
Oh, I know
So
exactly what's going on. But the problem is the thing is he did a really piss poor job of it, because he's all like, there's no semblance of this and that sort of thing. It's all like, yeah, and they never even tried to make that fucking connection. The closest thing that they made that connection to was them making the general statement, why is it male feminists tend to end up being fucked up? They weren't saying that feminism was responsible for this. They were just saying that as a general fucking statement. I can see where there might be some confusion there. But for Christ's sake, saying that that's them implying that feminism drove this guy to fucking kill this woman, well, you know what? Even if they were saying that, prove it wrong. I mean, how many men have probably killed women because of fucking feminism and it driving them fucking insane? Like, how many?
Oh, plenty, but...
I'm not saying it was this guy. This guy was a psychopath to begin with.
Well, yeah, but then you take... It's another Elliot Rodgers, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion. Whereas, you know, it's just fucking... I think he just fucking flipped out. And it kind of like is kind of interesting that this sort of come out, and I mean I don't actually know how long this has been going on. I just kind of found out through Sargon's upload today, which was like about 4 or 5 hours ago now or whatever.
I think this latest thing's just a more recent mental breakdown on Thunderfoot's part. And I honestly think that that's what this is. I think this is a full-fledged mental breakdown. I mean, yeah, he's always had that kind of, you know, narcissistic tendency anyway. You know, you could definitely tell in his videos. Yes. But the thing is he's at least, you know, had logic and reason behind the narcissism. The narcissism came from a position of him sitting there and going, look, I have the facts behind me. Here, he doesn't have the fucking facts behind him, yet that narcissism still stays. It's like he thinks he's above reproach, and that's not the case here.
Yeah. So, I mean, in that case, I think we'd be better off calling him a fucking sociopath, to be fair.
Yeah.
With narcissistic tendencies.
And again, I'm not saying this to be mean. So if anyone wants to sit there and try to say, oh, well, you just fucking hate Thunderfoot because he has more subscribers than you. I don't fucking give a fuck. I don't care. I've been a subscriber to him for a long time. I just recently unsubscribed from him because of this bullshit, because now I can't really trust what he's fucking saying anymore. If he's seriously going to think that this is okay, that this is anything that a skeptic should ever do, even to his worst enemy, then I'm not going to support him. Period.
No, and that's fair. And that's like, you know what I mean? In my opinion, that's exactly what I would do in that circumstance.
And it would be the same with Sargon. If Sargon did this shit, I would sit there, I would call him out just as fervently as I'm calling out Thunderfoot. And yes, I would sit there and call Sargon a fucking stinky cunt. Although he would probably relish it. He calls himself a cunt, damn it. But still, you know, it's like, I can't get away with calling my ex a bitch because she relishes it. You know, she's all like, damn straight. You know, I'm like, oh, fuck.
If you call her a cunt, that might work.
Oh, if I call her a cunt, then it's World War III.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh, yeah. No, I called her a cunt one time, and then she sat there and started swinging at me. But the thing is that fat bitch can't fucking do shit. Because the thing is, she's so fucking slow. It's kind of like in Dragon Ball Z, you know? It's the yellow energy. You know, it may move slow, but it has much power behind it. It's like, yeah, you can't fucking cause any damage if you can't hit with it, though, bitch. You know? Because, I mean, the thing is my ex weighs, well, actually not anymore. She's actually lost some weight. I'm actually somewhat proud of her on that. She's not doing the whole healthy at any size bullshit. At least she's not that fucking far gone. But, the thing is when we were together, no, that bitch weighed more than me. I weigh 230 fucking pounds, motherfucker. And she's an inch shorter than me.
Shit.
Yeah, no. But the thing is I mean, she could easily just walk through a fucking wall just because of her sheer weight. But the thing, so of course, getting hit by her, yeah, you know, you're going to get some damage. I mean, just sheer mass there, you know. Newton's laws are not working in your favor. But but the one time I fucking did that, she was sitting there swinging at me. I'm sitting there laughing so hard, I'm having trouble breathing. I'm starting to cry, so I'm not able to see the punches coming anymore. But yeah, I'm just sitting there dodging, and everyone else in the complex was laughing their fucking asses off at her making a fool out of herself and just proving me right.
Yeah, exactly that.
But unfortunately, it wouldn't be like that with Sargon, because he's all like, "Oh yeah, no, I'm a cunt. Fuck you."
Yeah, I'm a cunt. What?
Yeah, you know, it's all like, you know, like I don't honestly. The only way to insult Sargon is to lie about him, like to blatantly lie, to do what Thunderfoot just fucking did. I think that's the only way you can really do that. Or just like with anyone who actually has some moral scruples, calling them an SJW. You know,
that's pretty fucking hard.
You know, I mean, that would be the only way, and even I'm not willing to go that fucking far. You know.
Yeah,
so, but I don't know any other way to actually insult Sargon.
Yeah. Well, I mean, fuck, it is what it is, isn't it? You know, what can you do?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't see myself having to fucking go after Sargon anytime soon. He seems to still have his sanity about him.
Yeah, that is.
I mean, does it mean I agree with everything he says? No, but
yeah, no. So, well, I'm the same as that. I don't, you know what I mean? There are some videos I sort of think, I don't know about this one, but then he'll do another video and be like, actually, yeah, man, fucking spot on. You know?
Yep.
It's kind of interesting, especially when I sort of, in terms of political views, because I've never really had either left, right, or alt-right or that. But obviously, with the whole MGTOW thing and being labelled alt-right by fucking default,
right?
Much to my surprise, when I found that Sargon was actually a lefty, I was like, "What? No, he's fucking winding me up." And it was one of his videos about. It wasn't that long ago. I think it was about 2 weeks ago. He said, "All right, which lefty is going to stand up and support this? Then, oh, what? None of you? Okay, then I'll do it."
Right? Seriously, it's all like it's kind of like at that point when you first come across his channel, and you see what the left has been doing with their arguments, and then all of a sudden you hear him. It's all like, what did you all like get together in some big secret conference that no one from the right or the center knew about, that wasn't publicized and somehow covered up, and y'all drew straws, and the one person to draw the fucking short straw had to sit there and sacrifice themselves upon the altar of fairness or something? Is that what fucking happened here? Did you draw the short stick, Sargon?
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus Christ, you know? But, I mean, like, when I first came across Sargon, I'm all like, that isn't a leftist. You know, because every leftist I had seen was the actual stereotypical psycho leftist. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, well, these people are just acting. They're, you know, above and beyond. No, they're not. Come out and live in California for a month. You'll see it. Jesus. I honestly think we're the training grounds. I seriously do. Like, we're the training grounds. Like, I'm a fucking practice target dummy. But I'm one that has a lot of fucking fight in it, you know. It's kind of like, you know, when you see those people punch those blow up doll things that rock back and forth, you know, where you hit them and then they stand back up on their own. It's like when they hit them too fucking hard and it pops back and then knocks the kid to the ground. I'm that thing, you know.
Fucking hell. Oh shit. Fucking hell, man.
But that's what it's like living in California, dude. Like, I don't know what it's like over in the UK. I can't imagine it being any fucking better. I can't imagine being in the UK or just anywhere in Europe, dude. Europe's got to be fucking just a giant nightmare.
You know, sometimes I sort of like, so I watch obviously all the Antifa stuff going on over there, and it's like I sort of sit back and think, if I was in the States, how much fun would it be to go and beat up a load of Antifa guys?
Oh my God, it would be fucking amazing if you wouldn't get the fucking death penalty for it. Jesus. I swear to God, we're getting close to where the leftists are going to be all like, yeah, bring back the death penalty, but only for Republicans. You know, seriously, we're like half of a step away from that.
Yeah.
I could see them actually fucking trying to put that in law. Oh yeah, if you're a Republican, then the death penalty's on the table. If you're a Democrat, no. You know, I could actually see them pushing for legislation like that. And them go, yeah, no, that's totally constitutional.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah, that's when you use that Second Amendment to its full. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, trust me, I am very proud of my Second Amendment.
In some ways, lucky bastards, but you know, I thought about it over here, how it would work, and I think everyone would be dead.
Yeah, I gotta fucking
honestly think everyone. I reckon if that was the case over here, probably at least half to 3/4 of the population would probably be annihilated in probably a few months.
Yeah, but it would be all the lefties, so it's good.
Just because of the mentality of people, man. Fucking.
Well, I mean, y'all, you know, you all are more willing to get into fucking fist brawls than over here. Like, I've noticed that, you know, you guys are more willing to get into fist brawls and then just get up and brush it off. Whereas people over here are so fucking pussified. You get into a fucking brawl, you know, and they're all like, oh God, he hit me. It's all like, yeah, no shit. That's what happens in a brawl. You get hit. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It's like stepping in front of a moving train and going, how am I dead? That shouldn't have happened.
But I don't know. It's one of that. Like I don't think, like I say, that I don't think gun laws would work over here. I mean, you can get like shotgun licenses and stuff like that, but like it's nowhere near like how you guys have it, man. Like it has to be locked up in a steel cabinet with, I don't know, fucking 3 keys that are hidden and all this kind of shit, and you know you have to have the cops come out and make sure it's all.
Yeah. Well, you see, with us,
basically a safe to keep your gun.
Yeah. Well, like with here, you're supposed to have your guns in a gun safe. You're supposed to. Or either that, or you're supposed to have like the individual trigger locks on it. Like you're really supposed to do that, and it's pretty smart to do so. But the thing is that's not enforced. You know, you don't have to bring out the police and go, see, I'm a good boy, pat me on the head. You know, you don't have to fucking do that. But the thing is, a lot of people think that that guns are completely unregulated here in the U.S. No, they are highly fucking regulated. In fact, a lot of people are arguing that they're way too regulated. Me, I'm not one of those people. I'm all like, you know what? I'm fine with having my semi-auto hunting rifle. I'm fine with my fucking shotgun. I'm fine with being able to have a couple of fucking pistols. You know, I mean, I'm fine with all that. I don't need a fully automatic weapon. And if it really comes down to it, it's all like, if I'm needing a fully automatic weapon, at that point, you just use explosives. Like let's be honest. You can go ahead and convert that ammunition into explosives easily. You know?
Yeah.
Better use. But the thing is that's just my fucking view on it. I'm like, you know what? I don't need a fully automatic weapon. If I'm ever at that point, that means I'm going up against our own military, and that means everyone's a fucking enemy. That means at that point, I have no fucking allies. I have no one that I trust. And at that point, I don't care who I kill.
Yeah.
I really hope the world doesn't get to that point. But you know, it's all like, as far as Antifa is concerned, you don't even have to use weapons against them other than a fucking baseball bat, because they're more than willing to bring out a baseball bat against you. Yeah, or a fucking knife or something like that. As soon as Antifa tries to fucking pull, you know, guns as a weapon, oh yeah, there's going to be hell to pay.
No, they took, I think it was Portland.
Yeah, no, they showed up and they had guns, but they didn't use the guns. I'm talking about as soon as they fire that first shot.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the thing is people don't well, at least I should say reasonable people like me. I don't have a problem with them walking down the streets. They're just going ahead and proving my fucking point that law-abiding citizens should be able to carry their fucking weapons with them for protection. Yeah. And so they're just sitting there and proving this point because these people are not law-abiding citizens. And they're being allowed to do this. Why are you going to sit there and say, oh, well, we're going to go ahead and ignore criminals doing this, but if you're a law-abiding citizen and you do it, into the clink you go. Fuck off. No.
Yeah, exactly that.
But,
yeah, it shouldn't be like that. That's
yeah.
For sure.
But at this point, you know, it's all like they're actually able to be useful idiots for the evil right-wingers, you know? It's all like they're proving all of these points for them. You know, it's all like me, I'm a centrist. You know, I don't side with either side, really. It's like when one side's right, I go, all right, they're right. The other side's right. Okay, they're right. If they're both wrong, I go, you're both stupid.
You're both punks.
Yeah, I'm all like, fuck you. You know, and that it's all like, see, this is the reason why I go my own way, because I don't want to follow either of you motherfuckers into oblivion. If I'm going into oblivion, it's on my fucking terms, bitch.
Yeah, exactly, man. That's how it should be.
Yep.
You know what I mean? We're dragging other people into the shit, you know?
Yeah.
People that got nothing to fucking do with it.
Seriously.
Over their fucking agenda.
Yeah. All right, so we just targeted Antifa. We targeted gun snatchers. We targeted... Yeah, seriously, we're just kind of running the gambit through this video, aren't we? This is like 4 live streams at once. Haven't had a discussion this fucking fractured since I smoked weed. Shit.
Fucking hell.
And here I am fucking sober unless you consider caffeine a fucking drug. All right.
I'm on lemon and lime flavored water, so yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah, you're a step above me on that. You know, you got the moral high ground, but
no, I think you've seen what it does to you. I don't think I have. Oh shit.
I guess we should probably go ahead and get back to the fucking tomfuckery of a video.
Yeah. And then see what else we can fucking pick on.
This video is the interludes.
You want to talk about narratives, but that is precisely what you are spinning by repeating the same false talking point. Nobody said that this was to do with feminism. We don't even think it's to do with PTSD now, because apparently reports have come out that he actually hadn't seen combat or anything like that. So who knows why he did it? But at the time...
Hang on, if he hasn't seen combat, but he's dealing with feminists, he's probably been told about it.
No. Dude. Twitter account. There you go. He has PTSD.
Feelings and emotions.
You know, Twitter account. He has a Twitter account. That means he has PTSD. At least according to feminists, you know? You know, like that bitch that tried to get the guys court-martialed in the military because they told her that she was full of fucking shit, that she doesn't have PTSD since she's never seen combat or anything even remotely close to it.
No, I didn't hear about that one.
Oh, dude, that happened like, I don't think it was even last year. I think it was like the year before, or maybe even the year before that. No, this bitch actually tried to get a guy court-martialed by contacting his CO because he's all like, well, guess what? You don't have fucking PTSD. You know people who have PTSD, you know who those are? Ex-military. The people who sat there and literally watched their friend's brain fall out of the back of their fucking head right next to them while getting blood spattered on their fucking face. Those people have PTSD. You having a few mean things said to you on fucking Twitter ain't shit. Fuck yourself.
Fuck. Yeah, but then this is that age-old argument of logic and reason and feelings and emotions. See, logically and reasonably, if you was in a war, and like you say, you'd seen your friends' brains get blown out in the field, then yes, that is definitely going to have an effect on the individual that witnessed it and then came. But the thing is, this goes back to what I was saying earlier, whereas the kids of today, and I don't know how far back I want to talk about kids, because I actually know people my own age who act in the exact same fucking way.
Yeah, no,
they're blokes.
We're not just talking. We're not just talking about this latest croppings of little fucking cuck seeds. We're not talking about that. No. We're going back, probably even back one more generation from you and me. Like, I don't know how old you are. Me, I'm 32. So I know sure as fuck my generation is fucked up in the head.
Yeah, I don't think mine are that much better.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I know that my generation's really fucked up in the head because they're sitting there bitching and whining just as much. Me, I'm the natural fucking result of that. I'm the fucking counter to it. Everyone keeps saying, oh, well, you're the dark side, because they compare me to my cousin because we were born about a year apart. He's blonde-haired, blue-eyed, very calm, very, for the most part, stoic, but very funny and that sort of thing. Me, I'm the exact opposite. I'm not very funny. I have a very dark sense of humor, but he has a very dark sense of humor. Like, he has a darker sense of humor than me. He just doesn't show it to people. But when it's just me and him, dude, he gets me to cringe. But the thing is, it's all like, I'm the little demon child and he's the fucking angel, That's how people fucking view us. But the thing is both of us have one thing that we agree on, and that is fuck social justice, fuck political correctness. He actually worked with developmentally disabled. He refuses to call them developmentally disabled. He straight out calls them retards to their face. And they appreciate it because they're all like, thank you. Because if you call us developmentally disabled, then that means you're not sitting there and admitting that we've been held back by something that we can't help. Even his fucking clients understand this.
In some fucked up way, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, but the thing is they're the ones who got mad at him for initially trying to do the PC thing. They started freaking out and having behavioral problems when he did it. As soon as he sat there and started addressing them how they wanted to be addressed, they were fine. And they wanted to be addressed as retards.
Again, it's going to be different strokes for different folks, I think.
Right? And, I'm pretty sure there's a few of them that prefer the PC thing. Go ahead and, call them developmentally disabled or whatever, But the thing is don't sit there and say, oh, you have to be PC with everyone. Some people, it fucks with their head. They're like, no, fuck you. Be realistic with me.
Yeah.
Stop dancing around the subject. I got time. I got places to go, people to see, people to fuck up.
Yes.
It's all
that's what
Jesus
said.
Right? Jesus Christ. It's all like, stop pussyfooting around. Be direct with me. Don't fucking try to save my feelings. Hell, like with someone like me, I thrive off of rage. If I'm not feeling fucking rage, I am lacking energy. I am one of those motherfuckers.
But can you put that rage to good use, though? That's the question.
I think I tend to think so. Like, the thing is
usually, or do you just get angry?
Well, the thing is I'll get angry, and it depends on what I'm getting angry about. Like, if I feel like I can do something positive about it, then I will focus that anger into doing something positive about it. If not, then I have to quickly find something else to focus on. That's one of the reasons why I made my channel, is because I wanted people to be able to see that even in that madness of rage, there can be fucking logic that takes over. You know, even at that
Yeah.
point, you know, you can make a good point. Like with a lot of people ask me why I'm so angry. It's all like, because there's a lot for me to be angry about.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's all like, it's not me getting angry on behalf of other people. It's me getting angry that this is even a fucking thing. But it's also
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
self-feeding anger, because now I'm getting angry about being angry. That's a problem.
Yeah.
I'll go, I
No,
guess
no,
now I
no,
have
no.
unlimited energy, you know? Unlimited power! But, you know, eventually you overload on it. But the thing is I that's the reason why I made my channel, is because the thing is you tend to be most honest when you're angry. Because you stop giving a fuck
That's
about
why
feelings.
no one likes me when I'm angry.
Yeah, it's because you probably get brutally fucking honest, and you're all like, oh, my filter just went bye-bye. It decided to take a fucking vacation, you know? It decided to be like Obama and go out golfing. But, yeah, no, I was not a fan of fucking Obama, and it had nothing to do with him being black. In fact, I voted for him the first time. Because I was like, yeah, what the fuck ever, why not, right? You know, we're already fucked. How much more fucked can we be? I should not have jinxed it.
Well, I did find that kind of amazing how when Obama get in, nothing was kind of really said about the American voters and that. But when Trump got in, everyone like overnight became a fucking racist, right? How does that fucking
Yep.
work?
And I think that it's funny that it was, you know, everyone was racist, everyone was sexist. It was the majority of his voters were white females, all right? So you can sit there and try to call them racist because, you know, if you're white, you're racist. You were born racist, you're going to die racist. You're going to be racist throughout your life, right? But it's not racist to say that about every fucking white, right? Right? But no, and then the thing is as far as the ethnic vote, guess what? The people who were more likely to be illegals here, those demographics voted in record numbers for Trump.
Yeah, that's true.
So the narrative fell the fuck apart. I was laughing my fucking balls off that night as I was watching it. I skipped class to watch that shit go down because I called it. I was all like, no, watch this. They're gonna realize as soon as fucking Florida flips, they're going to fucking realize the writing's on the fucking wall. And sure as motherfucking shit, it happened. I was sitting there laughing. My mom looked at me. She's all like, do you have a crystal ball hidden somewhere up your ass that we don't know about? What's going on? I can see you doing this with movies, but now you're doing this with real life. What the fuck? Although I did not predict him winning as much as he did. I did not predict him winning by as far as he did in the Electoral College. I knew he was going to lose the popular vote. I knew that was going to happen. But the thing is when you look at the Electoral College and how it's broken down, I'm all like, no, he focused on all of the smaller ones. And the thing is those little small ones add up right quick and in a hurry. And then when he got the Rust Belt, yeah.
No, that's right. Yeah.
Like as soon as I saw those two flickering, I'm like, oh no. Like when I saw those two states starting to flicker, I'm like, oh yeah, no, if it's close there, he's winning. Like Florida was a big thing, but when I saw Texas starting to flicker, I'm all like, you motherfuckers, stop it. It's all like, I will come down there and shoot every last one of you. At least you won't be able to say, well, we couldn't fight back. It's like, Jesus Christ. Like, when I saw Texas being fucking, you know, wishy-washy on them, I'm like, how in the fuck is Texas, of all places, wishy-washy on this? It's like, you would think that one would have just, like, as soon as the polls opened up, just fucking blood red.
Yeah, just fucking lit up, yeah.
But no, it was actually flickering back and forth for a while there. I was like, what the fuck? But no, like as far as with Obama, it's all like, I don't know how he got in for his second fucking term. Oh wait, yeah, I do, because he ran on racist bullshit. He ran on the. He might as well have just, you know, with his running thing, he might as well have just had one fucking commercial. You know, just a picture of him pop up with some simple fucking text. You know, it would have been nice, cheap, short commercial, and it would have gotten his entire fucking message through. Fuck Whitey, fuck Christians. That's all he had to fucking do. That's all he fucking ran on.
That's not good.
Yeah,
That's
no.
not fucking good.
Like, I don't know if you heard about the book that he wrote or anything like that, but yeah, he had communist background and all that sort of shit. Like, he fucked us up. He was trying to set us up for Hillary to just peg us.
Yeah, right. Fucking take you straight into fucking problems with Russia. Yeah, just what you want.
Yeah, exactly. She's all like, oh yeah, I'm going to launch missiles at Russia. That's a good idea.
This is what happens when you let people with feelings and emotions run the fucking show. You can't do that.
Right?
Besides,
I mean, some feeling and some emotion has to be there, but that's not for the person that's mainly in charge. That's for the people that are underneath that are sitting there and hitting him across the bridge of the nose with a rolled up newspaper going, no, bad. You know?
Don't do that.
But that's what, you know, that's where feelings and emotions should be limited to. They should, like, honestly, you should, I think to become president, they need to put one extra fucking test in. And not just president, but also to be in the Senate and to be in the fucking Congress and to be a fucking judge, period. Whether you're talking a federal judge, a state judge, a local judge, it doesn't fucking matter. There should be a test in place. They should sit you fucking down and expose you to the most heinous shit that you could possibly come across. And if you react to any of it, you're not fit for the position. There you go.
And if what? Sorry?
If you react to it in any way, you're not fit for the position. You should be able to completely deaden all of your emotion for those positions. So you can do what needs to be fucking done.
Well, no, because I think sometimes you're going to sit back and think, you know, like, what in the cunting fuck are you doing? You know, like, cause some of the fucking shit I see on YouTube, I'm like, why the fuck would you do that? You know,
I'm pretty sure you've seen that on my videos, but
you know,
I'm pretty sure you've seen that on some of my videos where you're just all like, what the fuck are you talking about, bitch?
I'll call you out with it, man. I ain't got a problem with that. You know me. Fuck.
Yeah, I know. No, at first I thought I pissed you off with the joke about, you know, us coming over and solving your fucking issues for you. I thought that actually fucking pissed you off. I'm like, he doesn't realize that that's a joke, does he?
No, not at all. Just like, just sort of the sort of what my reply was is like, oh yeah, they'll just fucking arrest you as well. You know,
yeah, right. You know, seriously, it's all like,
yeah, no, you can't do that. You're being racist. We'll arrest you. Fuck it. You know,
right?
Like, oh, yeah, but with the United States Air Force, yeah, we don't give a fuck. You're arrested. You're under arrest. Fuck it. So that's the fucking mentality. Oh, it's fucking. Yeah, it's fucking stupid over here now. It's fucking. Some of the things they're trying to push through Parliament and stuff like that. It's like, my God, are you fuckers for real? Like, have you not got
fucking misogyny is illegal? Fucking shit. Yeah. Did they push that through where you live, or is that somewhere else?
Fucking wrong.
Is that somewhere else, or do you live where the fucking anti-misogyny law is?
Well, there's it's further in the north of England.
Oh, okay.
You can't catcall women. They'll throw you in prison overnight.
Well, I know about the catcalling, but I know that somewhere it's literally anything that it can be considered misogyny. So if you sit there and you bring up the fact that men tend to be 40% stronger than their female counterpart, you can be thrown in jail for that. Just for saying it. Even on a YouTube channel or something like that. I know that there's somewhere over in Europe that they actually have had that happen.
I don't know, but then
as we hear the knock on your door.
Yeah.
Live streaming a black bagging, awesome.
I'll prove it right as well. Can't let the side down.
Just all like, track him down, arrest him too. He needs to come over here and keep me company.
Fuck. No, I don't think it's here. But I mean, just some of the fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
I think they tried to bring in the whole eye rape thing.
Oh my God!
What the fuck?
Fuck that noise. Oh God!
You just eye raped. I did what to you? I raped. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
See, at that point, I'd be all like, "Yeah, no, now I'm perpetually wearing shades. I don't care if it's midnight.
Exactly.
Fuck you."
That's a false accusation, man. I got shades on.
Right? It's like, prove it. Track my eyes, bitch.
I was blinking because the sun was in my eye. Fucking what?
Right?
No, I don't. No, but this is what I mean about this. Things just getting fucking stupid. You know, it's not just the UK. It's not just like USA. I mean, USA. I don't think. Well, I don't actually know because I don't live there. But I don't think it's as bad as what it could be.
Yeah.
But at the same with the shit that you got going on the streets, you don't want, you know, with like what we're saying with Antifa and the SJWs and all their fucking agendas and shit. Like that would just make shit wrong, man. That's
seriously.
just potential to fuck up a country, like to finish it off. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh damn! For a second there, I forgot we were live streaming. For some odd reason, I was just sitting there like, "Oh yeah, we're on Skype." Fuck me. Jesus.
Oh shit.
I like, well, because I fucking I was fucking looking at something else on my phone, and I was, you know, because someone wanted me to make a video, but they sent me a link and I decided to check it out really quick, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh yeah, I'm live streaming, and this isn't just like a for fun phone call. Fuck. Well, at least that lets me know I'm comfortable talking to you. Shit.
Yeah, no, it's all good, man. Fucking it's all good. You know, we see, it's the same fucking language, man, just different accents, innit?
Yeah, seriously.
You know, few different words here and there, but other than that,
I'm just so glad that your accent is one of the few that I don't pick up. Oh my God. But no, like if you throw me into a room with someone who has a heavy Japanese accent or heavy Russian accent, an Italian accent or a Mexican accent, I'm fucked. Because I'll come out of there speaking with that accent and I won't even notice it. And then all of a sudden people are like, "Oh, look at this guy, he's being racist." But, you know, cultural appropriation. It's like, fuck you. This is my disability, motherfuckers.
Oh, fucking hell.
You're shaming me for a fucking disability. I'm not doing this on purpose. Trust me, I would rather not. This is like kind of like the accent version of fucking Tourette's.
Yeah, I think we've got that as a result of the societal state that we live in.
Yeah. Well, like where I live, even though, you know, it's, you know, right? You know, we even though where I live, it's like that. No one has like that Southern draw, right? And for some odd reason, I have a natural Southern draw. I'm purposely suppressing it at this point because I don't like my Southern draw. I think it makes me sound really fucking weird and or pretentious, and so I deaden it. But the thing is like if I get drunk or if I get super pissed, like if I'm ever talking and all of a sudden you hear a Southern draw and I'm pissed, it's all like, oh yeah, I'm glad I'm not sitting right next to this motherfucker because he'd probably be grabbing me by the throat and shaking me while he's saying this to me. Like that's when you know I've snapped. But yeah, a lot of people think that they've seen me angry. They haven't even seen me angry in my videos yet. That's me being upset.
Yeah, no, exactly that.
Yeah, it's all like, I will not record a video if I'm legitimately angry. You know, like if I'm actually fully pissed off, I will calm down before I record a video.
Yeah, you can't upload the video because you've just broken the phone, right?
Well, not just broken the phone. I've also shattered like several eardrums in a 1 mile radius. You know, it's like. Well, the thing is I'm 50% Italian, and you know what? There is one thing about Italians: we are noisy as fuck. We are human bullhorns.
Well, that's your excuse, and you're sticking to it, right?
Yeah, well, go ahead and eat dinner with an Italian family. You'll be deaf by the end of it. And that's without a fight breaking out. That's without an argument. That's just them normally talking. Like right now, this is my normal talking volume.
No, fair play, man.
Yeah. Now, a lot of people are all like, you need to lower your voice. You need to use your inside voice. This is my inside voice.
Just reply with, you need to shut up and fuck off.
Yeah, pretty much. They're all like, you need to learn to sign so you can actually be quiet enough to have an inside voice.
No, fucking don't.
Oh.
Right.
All right. So I wonder who our next target's going to fucking be.
I was going to say, I think it's just getting a bit late, and I've got work in the morning.
All right.
I think for the time being, we should wrap it up with Thunderfoot's a sociopathic, narcissistic prick.
Yeah.
And we can always continue this, or we can do something else another time. I'm down.
Yeah, for sure, man. Anytime you want to go ahead and stream, go ahead and ask me, and if I'm available, I'll go ahead and stream. I got no fucking problems. I enjoy the hell out of this. This is definitely something I want to.
Likewise, man. That's so cool.
Yeah. But yeah, all right. So wrapping it all up, Thunderfoot's a thunder cunt. So there we go.
Yep, cock juggling thunder.
So Thunderfoot, pull your head out of your fucking ass and come back to logic and reason, or get the fuck out of our way and let us continue to go ahead and continue on with your good work and fade into obscurity. So yeah. And I say that with all the love in the world, Thunderfoot. But damn, dude. Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Well, have yourself a good one, man. It was awesome hanging out with you.
Cool, likewise, fella. It's been cool. I've enjoyed it. It's been a good laugh.
Seriously. Next time you can go ahead and host, and then it'll go ahead and upload to your fucking channel. Because I think that this is going to be kind of a large file size. Or you can go ahead and just download it using YouTube Downloader and put it on. I don't mind that.
All right, cool. Okay, man. Wicked.
All right.
Well, I shall catch you later then, fella, yeah?
Yep. Have yourself a great one, man. Talk to you later. Have a good day at work tomorrow.
Yeah. Cheers, man. Thank you. Have a good day tomorrow, man. Take it easy. All right.
Oh, I will. Have a good one.